On this edition of Celebrity News Break, it's Macho time. That's right. Showtime has a documentary about the life of Hector Macho Camacho, and I have Macho Jr. right here. Get ready. Hello again, everyone. I'm David Austin, and welcome to this edition of Celebrity News Break, brought to you by Celebrity Scene. And right now, it is Macho time. And what better way to talk about that than with Macho Jr., Hector Macho Camacho
It's
Jr.
Macho time.
It is Macho time here on Celebrity News Break. Man, how you doing, man? How are you?
It's a pleasure to be on here, David. It's a pleasure to be on, man. Thanks for the opportunity to talk about my great father, man. His documentary coming out this Friday, so I'm excited about it, man. Hey, it's Macho time. What can I say?
So let's get to it. Friday night, 2 days, Showtime is going to premiere the documentary Macho, which talks about your father, of course. First, right out the gate, how did you feel when you heard that this documentary was in process? Was that was in the works?
Well, I got a call from Eric Draft, the director, about 3 years ago. So I just don't put any document or any project in anybody's hands. No, they gotta be worth. They gotta be worth it. It's not about money. It's about the legacy. By putting my father's story out right. And the fact that Eric Draft was he was in boxing. He was a promoter. He knew my father well. He done a bunch of documentaries. I said, this is the guy. This is the right guy for it. And I'm happy I selected Eric, man, because he did exactly what I wanted in the documentary. He didn't focus on the drugs. He didn't focus on the outside thing. He focused on who Macho was in the ring and outside.
Now, I want to read this to you. This is what what is on Showtime's website about the documentary. I want to read this to you. Now, you tell me what you think about this. The film chronicles his epic battles inside the ring, his struggles with addiction outside of it, and the mystery of the double homicide that claimed his life. It's an unflinching portrait of a fighter who transcended the sport, but ultimately couldn't defeat his own demons. When you hear that, do you feel as though that's an accurate description, of what this is and what your father was?
That's the person who wrote it. That's their description of who he was. We all have an image of who my father is. I know who he is, but you cannot cover the sun with your hands. So, I mean, I'm open for that. I'm open for any criticism. I'm open for any positive things. It's part of the territory. I'm okay with that.
You wrote the book, Macho Dad. When you go back, and like you said, you had to relive some of these things. To relive these moments, how more important is it to you now that you look back and you have completed that project of Macho Dad and put that out there?
It's a good feeling. It's a good feeling, Dave. And I'm not stopping. I'm just doing honoring my father. At the same time, I'm standing up for myself, for my future. I'm paving the way for myself.
Right now, I got to tell you, you look better than I may have seen you look in a long time. I can see that you feel good. You look like you feel good. And has this documentary been kind of therapeutic for you as well?
Everything, God like yourself calling me up. Hey, Macho, this on your father. It's just a great feeling. Like I feel appreciated. I feel like my father's being appreciated. He passed away 8 years ago. Haven't been too much talked about Macho Camacho. It's been quiet. So now doing this document, it's therapeutic, man. Everybody talk about him. They reminisce of how great he was. It's a great feeling. So I'm feeling it. I'm feeling the energy. I'm feeling the vibe. I'm going on with it.
What is it? You talked about having to relive some of those memories. If you can. If you can share, which part of this story was probably the most difficult, if I can use that word, for you to rehash and cover again?
Breaking down for my daughters of their grandfather's gone. That's like the hardest moment was for me throughout the whole process right now. It was fresh off his death. 8 years passed by, the documentary coming out. I assume on Friday I'll be emotional, because I miss the guy, man. I miss him, Dave. I miss him.
So did you get an opportunity to pre-screen the documentary? So have you seen it in its entirety yet?
I have it in my files, but I don't want to look at it, brother. I don't want to. It's tough, man. It's tough. It's tough. It is. Every time I see his smile, that's what kills me. His smile. He was a happy person. He was a happy person, man.
So are you going to have a group with you to watch the documentary when you finally watch it, or is this something that you are going to do privately?
I'm gonna have to do this private, Dave. I'm
Right.
gonna have to do this private. I'm not sure I'm gonna watch it. No, I don't know when I'm gonna watch it. I'm pretty sure it'll be no time soon. I'm just gonna let it bash, let people, have their opinion on it, and let them enjoy it. It's for them, really. I mean, I know who my father is, so, and I'm part of the documentary. I was consulting in this. I know what to expect and what's being shown, but it's for the people, his fans, for the people to enjoy it, for the box office to enjoy it. That's what it's for, y'all guys.
Before we go one last time, let me hear it one time. Let me hear it.
What time is it? It's Macho time.
Man, I
Yeah,
love it.
buddy.
That is awesome. That is the one and only Hector Macho Camacho Jr., a champion
Thank
in
you,
his
bro.
own right. The documentary, Macho, the Hector Macho Camacho story, Friday night on Showtime, 9 p.m. Eastern and Pacific. Guys, make sure you check it out. I'm David Austin, and as always, people, it has been your pleasure.